Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again for a dosage of dad braids. Listen guys, this is about to be real talk on multiple levels. One, I'm just getting over COVID. So I have not had any clients as of recently. I've been trying to nurse myself back to health. My wife was getting me together too, and oh my god, she ended up catching COVID. Thankfully my babies didn't get it, but listen, it has been a struggle in these streets. So and I'm not in the space in this season of my life, I sound super churchy, but I mean it, I'm not in the space of forcing content. I'm just not right now. So you at minimum are going to get 2 to 3 videos a month. It may not be the full like it has been, depending on what's going on. But listen, we're going to get into this thing. As you saw, I had that lock-in. That is the best braiding gel that I have found for 4C hair. Shine and Jam is out. There's also an even lock-in that's in the black jar that is really good for 4C. I do not care for it. For the red jar for 4C, but the black bottle is good. The red jar is good on like 4A, 3C hair. It works really well on my wife who has 3, she's in the high 3s. It does work on her. Listen, y'all, I'm rambling, but look, I'm getting into this box braids bob inspired by Pearlthestylist. Basically, you braid the hair in the bob, you add the crochet hair. I add a little bit of glue to the end, and basically you're bricklaying, box braiding knotless box braiding as you normally would, but you just add the crochet hair to the end. It's all about the cut, honestly speaking, and I'm not the greatest with the cutting, but this is better than when I did it on my wife, which means I have to do it on my wife again. Dorcas wanted a new style because she, of course, Mother's Day was coming up, which you'll see a picture of her on Mother's Day with her flowers. But Mother's Day was coming up, and in addition to that, she also was preparing to go to Miami with the band that she's a part of, IMMV Band. For those of you who've been subscribed for some time, you know that I styled them for their photo shoot some time ago and did the hair and the styling for that. But basically, I go through, match up all the braids. We want it to be asymmetrical, so you'll see it come together as we move along. Dorcas does have a bit of traction breakage. She had weave style, and we should have done a net on her when we did the weave, but we didn't. So we're giving her hair something that's protective, but also that will not give a lot of tension to the scalp. And knotless box braids is extremely low tension, so we went with that for now. And I'm gonna keep it going. Y'all jam out to the music, and then I'll come back when I want to really share some more details. Thanks, fam. So as you can see here, you have to go through and clip all of the Knotless hair out of the braids, where you're just left with the crochet hair at the ends, because that's what you use to shape the bob. The thing about this style that I should have done a little bit differently was I should have used one whole piece of crochet hair. What I did was I split them in half, and it just was not as dense as I needed it to be in order to create a really full look at the bottom. And you'll see it as it comes together. The Knotless hair was a bit heavier than the crochet hair. Not that it didn't turn out beautifully. It was a nice style, but you know, we're our own worst critics, if you will. So after you go through and clip out all of that hair that you've basically bound up by the twisting, by the tying of the crochet hair at the end along with the gluing, you basically then shape it into a bob. And what I did was brought all the hair to the back, cut the shortest in the middle. As you can see, I'm kind of lining it all up. And you do not dip this hair in hot water. You do not dip it, but you see how you cut it kind of in the middle there, and then you kind of shape it, and then as you pull it to the front, it then goes to the asymmetrical. Tried to get as best of a shot as I could, but yeah, you just go through. The other thing too with crochet hair, you gotta make sure that the hair is hydrated. So when you're doing this style, make sure you mousse the snot out of this hair. A mousse that's a moisturizing mousse, not a holding mousse. Because if you do a holding mousse, it may have alcohol. So I used the Nairobi for this, and it was really, really dope. All right, look, y'all. Just get into it as I clip this, and I'll go through the finished look, and that'll be it. Thank you for joining me again. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with somebody you know and someone you don't. I'm very, very appreciative. We're almost at 200 subscribers. God is good. I can't even complain. All the time, God is good. Dios le bendiga y todo el tiempo. Dorcas is from Panama. That was for you, sis. Love y'all.